All right, so Facebook Live was acting up, so I'm just gonna drop this off in the video form real quick before I have to go back to work. Now, a few days ago, I posted about how my personal respect level for Donald Trump has reached 0. Now, to clarify, this is him as a person overall, not just as a president, but just overall. So going back, to the 80s, early 80s, when I first figured out who Donald Trump was, never really a person that I had, a lot of, I always thought Donald Trump was kind of skeezy, kind of, jackassish. But, now factoring in his presidency, it's been going down. I don't know where he was at last week, but now that motherfucker's at 0. Now, he was giving a speech, having a rally the other night, and he was talking about things that you would think the president was talking about. But then because he's a big-ass orange toddler, ain't got no kind of attention span, he just veered off, and he was like, the San Francisco quarterback. Now, those of y'all that know anything about me know that anytime you say anything Imperial, you're going to catch my attention because, So he was like, Kaepernick, who's ever heard of him? Well, first of all, jackass, anybody that knows anything about professional football has heard of him. And so then he basically proceeds to, beat his chest, pat himself on the back for having a hand in NFL GMs not signing Kaepernick. Basically saying like, GMs aren't signing Kaepernick because they're afraid that if they do, they'll get an angry tweet from the president. A couple things. Number one, you're the president of the United States. You're supposed to be making America great again. Why are you talking about NFL free agency? So in your simple ass mind, is America going to be great again once all free agent quarterbacks have been signed? That's number one. But number two, let's take this deeper. Now, again, those of y'all know me, again. And then, as far as the Colin Kaepernick situation, if you've been following me, you know how I feel about it. 1000% support his protest. Because of him, making me think about things a little different way, I no longer stand for the anthem. I only had one opportunity to stand for the anthem since this all started, but I chose to decline. Anyway, but aside from that, let me tell you why every single person should be appalled and outraged by this. Let's break this down to what it really is. Here you have the President of the United States celebrating himself for the role that he played in an American citizen being blackballed from their job simply on the grounds of them exercising their constitutional rights. Now, for some of y'all out there, I ain't got to say no more. I really didn't have to say that because you already knew. But I know there's a lot of people on my page that they don't quite. So let me say this one more time slowly. The President of the United States of America is proud and celebrating the fact that he, right now, has a hand in an American citizen being ostracized from their job simply on the grounds of exercising their constitutional rights. Now, regardless of how you feel about Kaepernick as a quarterback, as a person, regardless of how you feel about his protests, regardless about how you feel about what he's protesting, the fact that the President of the United States is proudly and adamantly helping to keep a citizen from obtaining employment simply because they use their constitutional rights should outrage you, should anger you, and should put a little bit of fear in you. I'm just going to leave that with you. Like, think about it. The President of the United States is helping to keep an American citizen unemployed simply because they exercise their constitutional rights. Yeah.